Mombe Waiguru found it hard to explain who was the initiator between herself and her PS of a request to Treasury to give the NYS a supplementary budget of 3.5 billion shillings for projects conducted at the NYS. Waiguru says Treasury gave the money with parliamentary approval, which proved to be the beginning of the theft of funds, part of which was the 1.674 billion shillings that ended up in Josephine Kabura's pockets through 20 companies and without pre-qualified tenders.
In essence, that it was upon the accounting officer to ensure resources are used lawfully, in an authorized manner, effective, efficient, economical, and transparent. In the event that anyone gave him the instructions, including the minister, to do anything that was contrary, Section 68(2)(f) required that accounting officer to bring that matter to the attention of the cabinet secretary and say, you have told me to do this, but if I do it, it will be in contrary to Section 1.
The former CES cited a DCI report in naming businessman Ben Gethi as being at the center of a network of individuals with whom he communicated with frequently at the height of the NYS saga.
It has been established and presented in this committee and elsewhere that monies from Kabura have been linked to simultaneous deposits in a company associated with Ben Gethi called Horizon Limited, and similarly there have been transactions involving Ben Gethi and Josephine Kabura with Senator Kipchumba Murkomen and with Farouq Kibet.
Gethi is in court facing charges of corruption and money laundering, all related to the stolen NYS millions. The 791 million disappeared from the NYS coffers at the time when Nelson Githinji was at the helm of the NYS, according to the former CES. PAC members at one point felt that Waiguru was exonerating Harake of any wrongdoing and that she was painting a picture of a saint who saved the service instead of siphoning millions out of it.
That there has been confusion for the last 1.5 years in the media that the loss of 791 happened when Mr. Aiden Harake was the AIE holder. I seek to clarify that the 791 million was stolen from NYS when the DG NYS was the AIE holder, and we'll get to the details.
Harake's movement from the Ministry of Interior into devolution raised questions as Waiguru distanced herself from allegations that she personally headhunted Harake into the NYS to set the stage for looting of public funds.
That's why I talked about the issue of the media cooking the story looking like there had been a conspiracy where Harake was brought so that money can be stolen.
The former cabinet secretary denied the creation of a parallel team of leaders in the ministry, claiming Betty Maina and other consultants who worked under her are public servants and that she followed all proper procedures of communication. She refuted Mangeti's claims that she sidelined him in day-to-day operations. She also rejected his assertions that the consultants issued orders to senior NYS officers. On Josephine Kabura and her affidavit,
I remember Kabura saying that they were friends when Kabura used to work in KDN, that's Kenya Data Networks, and Madam Anne Waiguru was the IT, was in IT as a director in that capacity. And that's how she told us that relationship, what they had. They were friends, and that's how you introduced her to the procurement department in the planning ministry.
We're on live TV. Safaricom exists, Telcom, Airtel, and all. In fact, if we were really friends then, there was nothing to hide then. There should be at least one correspondence. These institutions keep data for over 10 years or 15 years. It can be easily verified. Instead of me telling you I've never seen her, because that will be my word against hers, she'll say I know her, and me I'll say I don't know her. It's easy to establish.
All the persons connected to the NYS and its 791 million shilling scandal have appeared before the National Assembly's PAC, and as the team prepares to table its report, they say they can call back any one person for clarification, including Anne Waiguru, who appeared today and was very categorical to defend herself and insists that all allegations presented about her participation are just that, allegations. Leila Mohammed, NTV.